How's it going? I'm Ryan. Today I'm going to go over the one trade that I took on in Q this morning. It was a quick and easy day today. Small move. Our runner did get stopped out for break even, but we hit our first take profit, so the majority of the move was made. We'll get into that trade in just 1 second. Let's take a look at where we are coming into the day. We had a big drop in the after hours. There's a little oopsie over in Iran apparently with Israel. So big drop in the after hours. We kind of formed a bottom down here, pretty much set equal lows with this candle over here. And then in the pre-market, we started to make higher highs, higher lows. So we have our zones. We have our pre-market high here, pre-market low down here. This red level is yesterday's low of day. And right out of the gate, we set like a 100.5 minute candle, breaking through that pre-market high. Kind of these swing highs that we'd set here, just blasting through those. Then we came down and we held this zone once, came down, held it twice, came down, tested it, and we started to bounce off that EMA. All the EMAs are in like a bullish alignment. We're over the pre-market high. We're holding this zone. Everything according to my strategy is telling me to take a long here. So we take a long, we enter down right in like, where was our entry? 40 something? 44. It's pretty good entry. Kind of right as we're tapping off that 13 EMA. First target was a 30-point move up to kind of where we were wicking around in here. So I looked at it, said we have one wick here, we have a wick here, we have this. I guess that was the wick that hit my profit. I was looking at that we had a few wicks in this area, and so I set it there a little bit more conservatively than putting it all the way at the high of day. High day would have been fine because we did get a big spike up that would have swept that regardless. But I figured 30 points is solid. I'll take a 30-point trim any day of the week and then let runners capture more if they do. And then that way I don't even actually have to rely on setting new highs as well. If we do pull back here, all I need is just a little pop out of this zone that we're holding. That's pretty much what we got. So got that first trim. I only took 4 contracts per account. Usually I'd be taking 6, trimming 5 and leaving 1 runner. Today I sized down because it's a Friday, because I'm already up pretty well on the week. And Fridays have been kind of the bane to my accounts. It seems like I do pretty well through the week. Friday comes around, I take losses. So size down, reduce my risk. So we have a smaller win today, but a win nonetheless. I'll talk about where my stop loss was. So I'll just draw lines. So my take profit was like right up in here. Kind of where we're seeing those wicks, not quite high day. That was my take profit on my first trim. My stop loss was just below, I think it was like somewhere in here, like 24 or something like that. My stop loss was just below these wicks and this EMA. So if it broke that EMA, broke this low, I would have been out. It was a little over a 20-point. I think it was a little lower. I think it was like 23 points or something of stop for a 30-point first trim, and then my second trim was going to be just under yesterday's low of day, which would have been like 70 points or something. So 30 points on the trim, runner set to like a 70-point move, and the stop loss pretty conservative around like 24 or so points. Other than that, that's really it. Like I said, we did get a weird spike, but I think there's probably some news or something. Shit's kind of weird right now. And I mean, you can see these wicks. We got a spike that took me out of my first, and then just came right back down and stopped my runner. So it is what it is, and yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see us actually come down today. I guess that candle was the news, the consumer sentiment. Well, regardless, I'm done. I wrapped it up. It's a Friday. I'm happy to take a win, even if it's a smaller one. We're up about 195 on our 2 evals. So big thing is just protecting the money, being smart, not taking on too much risk, getting base hits, base wins, being consistent, taking our time, not trying to rush. We'll get there. All right. Be have a great day. Peace.